Hey everybody, good morning, it's Robb Moffett. Guys, it's Sunday morning. I feel like an omelet. I have an omelet maker. I've never used it for omelets. I just make everything else but omelets in this little guy. A little Holstein Omelet maker. Got it for sort of $10. We're going to make a super duper omelet. We're going to try to. I put a little coconut oil into the omelet maker because I find that it says it's no stick, but it just likes to say that. It's not. It's kind of modest. It really doesn't non-stick. It wants to. It aspires to. It one day may be a non-stick, but at the present time, it lacks certain qualities that would make it to be an actual non-stick cooker. As in things tend to stick, but we're gonna set the timer so you guys can know how much in real time we're spending on this extravaganza. We got some meatballs, tiny miniature meatballs from Walmart with hardly any Frankenstein ingredients, some broccoli, some red pepper from the farmer's market that was on sale, and some onion, and you know what, I'm going to add the spices later as required. We'll be putting in the little mushrooms later because I don't like to cook these any more than they're already cooked. So let's do these for at least 3 minutes. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes. It's steaming like a son of a gun. Oop. I think those onions are tender. You gotta have some mushrooms. These are 2 eggs beaten. Let's add the cheese. Sharp cheddar, because we like our cheddar sharp. Remove this from the Great Divide. And see if we can divide this equally. Much like my viewers are equally pleased and unsubscribing. Now, how many minutes do we want to let this go? Let's let this go for, we'll look at it in 2.5 minutes. Okay, it's been about 2.5 minutes. That looks pretty decent. Turn off the heat. That's one of the most critical things with these little gadgets, is you got to remember to unplug them. That looks delicious, don't it? Now the hardest part of making these omelets is getting it out, because you don't want to overcook an omelet, so you don't want to let them sit too long, but right after they're cooked they're really soft. And if you're making them for yourself, it doesn't matter if they fell apart. But if you're going to be serving them and they look like they fell on the floor, it's kind of defeats the whole purpose. Why not just open up a can of beans, you know? Like, presentation, the way things look, is 1/3 of the meal. Not the most important part. It still has to taste good and smell good, but come on, get in there. There you go. So that's a fairly quick, simple omelet, and it just looks super. Would have been better if it was turned around, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I got it. Give the little Holstein omelet maker a chance. It's not too bad, not too shabby. And it actually looks like you know what you're doing. All right, guys. Take care. See you out there.